Okay, good morning, lovies, in this beautiful Wednesday. Today, I would like us to talk about changing core beliefs. So, what are core beliefs? Core beliefs is actually the belief that prevents you from manifesting, from creating, from achieving the type of lifestyle that you want, or whatever it is that you want. So it is covered by layers of beliefs. For example, a core belief would be when you growing up, you might have been told whenever you ask for something, you might have been told, no, I don't have money. You ask for a bicycle, I don't have money, and whatnot. So you have built the core belief to say that money is scarce. Or in some household, we were taught that money is the root of all evil. So the core belief then becomes that money is evil. So the core belief then prevents us to actually create the type of life that we want. And the result of that belief, it actually results in us having difficulties with money or money-related issues, and us not being able to live abundantly with money. So we got that out of the way, what a core belief is. And remember what I said is core belief has always layers. It's like an onion, when you peel the layer, there's another layer, and then you peel until you get to the core. So we are referring to the core belief that is actually covered by these other layers of beliefs. So when dealing with core beliefs, you need to want to change them. The first and most important ingredient in changing core beliefs is that you have to want to change the core belief. All techniques and tools will be idle without the most important ingredient, which is your willingness to want to change the core belief. So when we talk about core beliefs, we talk about the desire, your willingness to want. And I'm not talking only in terms, I'm not talking about desire in terms of just wanting, but in this context, desire is far more akin to passion, passion and a true deep soul desire. It's not desire as in you just want something, but it's that passion that you have through within deep in the soul. And it's something that comes from the soul, something that you know, but you don't know how you know it. There's always that something that you have, that something that I just know, but I don't know how to know. You don't have proof as to how you know, but you know. Those things come from the soul, because the soul knows everything, and every human being has a soul. So somehow you just know stuff, but you don't know how you know them, but you know them. And the desire to be nothing else but yourself in the purest self you can be. The desire that you want to be yourself in the most purest self you can be. And that is in thoughts, in words, and in deeds. Deeds as in action. So in thoughts, in your words, and in your deeds. So you need to think like the person that you want to be. You need to think like the person you want to be. You need to speak like the person you want to be. And you need to act like the person or the version of yourself that you see yourself to be. So for example, if you want to be I don't know, maybe you're an athlete, né, and you're a sprinter, and you want to be like Usain Bolt, and you see yourself, you have a vision of yourself achieving what he has achieved, or even better than he has achieved. Né? So you need to think, what would that version of myself say at this point? What would that version of myself think? What would that version of myself do? Né? So it's thoughts, words, and then action. Né? So you always refer to that version of yourself. What would they have done? So you start actually living like the person you already want to. Okay? So, for example, if you have if your core belief is to say that if your core belief is money is the root of all evil, there is nothing scientifically proven that people with money are rude or whatnot. Maybe try to look, or maybe yourself, you can come up to say, I will be the first person to have a lot of money and be a very, not an evil person, but be a very good person. Nay. Desire is the energy that will allow you to delve deep into your core belief systems. Finding your core beliefs allows you to identify them, examine them, and to change them. This will allow you to discover yourself and to be who you really truly are. Yeah. So if you change your belief systems, because remember, beliefs are things that actually came from, these are patterns and things that have come from your parents, and they got it from their parents, and they got it from their parents. So it's not necessarily something that is you, or it's something that is built, you know, when you are a small child, because from the ages of 0 to 7, kids actually grow or learn by observing. Né? They usually learn or grow by observing. Né? When I mean grow mentally and intellectually, they do that by observing. Né? So if my mother was somebody who had money issues, it's most likely that I will inherit or I will build those patterns. Né? For example, in my in my family, most of the females had teenage pregnancies, and I was also one of them that had teenage pregnancies. But it doesn't mean that the result will be the same. You can always change the result, the outcome. How do you handle such situations? You go into your belief systems, whatever the belief is, whatever the core belief is, you deal with the layers first. Né? The small ones. Why do I feel this way? And then you ask yourself the why question. You ask yourself the why question until you get to the core belief system. Né? Until you come to the core belief, né? And then you start to address, you start to identify why was this, why did this happen, sorry with the whys, but you have to use a lot of whys actually. But what I mean is, why do we think that money is the root of all evil? Why did people tell me that money is the root of all evil if money solves many of my problems, for example? So from that standpoint, that's when you can identify, and then you can examine, and then you can change them. And then you say, you change them with compassion. Né? You either be neutral or you change them with compassion. You don't look at it in a negative way to say, yeah, why did I believe this? Or, oh my God, I'm so stupid. No. You don't do that. You do it with neutrality. Neutrality is You are neither positive or negative. It's you do it from a neutral point of view, or you do it with compassion to say, okay, this is what I've been thinking, but this is not what I prefer now, or this is not what I believe now. So what do I believe now? I believe that there's excess money in the world. I believe that I can be the first millionaire to be a good person, or with a good heart, or whatever it is. So you go into the core of your belief, and then you identify it, and then you change it. Now, with the desire, the thing that will drive you to your core belief is the desire. The desire to want to change your core beliefs. So that is the word. So this is a series now. First we are dealing with desire. The first thing is desire. And anyways, this is not my work totally. I have watched video of a guy called Basha. So if you would like to go and get the original version of Changing Core Beliefs, it's basha.org. You can go and visit and just check out and see what you would like. But so far I've just made a brief summary. So the first step into changing your core belief is the desire. So thank you very much for taking out your time to be here, and I hope that in this 11 minutes, I hope there was just one word maybe, or just one sentence that could change your perspective in terms of core belief systems, or just that you have learned that there are core belief systems, or things that actually avoid, or not avoid, but block or tempers with you getting what you actually want, or what you actually create. Remember, at the end of the day, we are creators. We are created in the image of God. He was a creator, so we are creators. We create our reality. So you and all of us can also create the ideal reality, or the reality that we prefer. So with that said, thank you very much for your time, and please do like, share and subscribe, and until next time, bye.